So I just wanted to show you like a simple like construction here of using this AgIC Silver Ink Marker. So pretty much what I did here, it's not really much of a schematic design, it's just I don't know. Pretty much I just drew 2 electrodes here, and I put, you probably can't see them, but I put one LED here and another one here, and I used tape, just normal Scotch tape, to tape them down. And then I took this little motor. This is from a like the rumble pack inside of a USB gaming kind of controller for like playing video games. You can use those controllers with the computer, but I ended up taking the controller apart and, you know, just salvaging some of the pieces because it was something I don't really use. I mean, this is just, there's no real point to this, but pretty much the only thing that really happens that you'll see is that you'll notice that these 2 lights are going to light up. They're red small LEDs, they're taped on. I also taped on this motor, I taped on the wires, and so this will spin. I'm using this 9-volt inner cell battery with this wire snaps coming out of it, and I attached this resistor to the end of the negative because I'm not a big fan of shorting out my LEDs. So, alright, I'll just show you what it looks like with the lights on and then with the lights off. I don't know if you can see this motor, but it spins at the top here. And yeah, so pretty much I found out you don't really need to use these cell batteries. You can also use this other type of battery that you would use on a breadboard, pretty much. So I don't remember which one's positive, which one's negative. Alright, so I ended up removing these little wire pieces from my motor because they weren't really attached properly. I guess taping them on wasn't really the best of ideas because they should have probably been soldered on, but I didn't have a soldering iron last time, so I just taped them on, and so yeah, those are kind of useless, but pretty much I'll try it again. So again, I'm using this 9-volt battery here with the wire snaps, and the negative lead with the resistor, and positive lead going to these electrodes here. So if you just touch them there, you see how the motor moves. Kind of moves the whole paper. It's kind of strong. You can always do something like try and tape this thing down. So if I take this, it's kind of a waste of tape. I'll just tape it down to my desk so it doesn't move so much. And alright, so one more time. So you see the motor moving, and then if I turn off the lights, you can see the lights better probably. This one is having issues. You'll notice one light is brighter than the other. This light is kind of dim. And this light is brighter. It might be because of the connections. It might be because of a lot of things, really. Probably the voltage, really. But you can see the light. Sorry. Well, I guess now that it's taped down, I can't really pick it up. So I can take this off easily. You can see, just try not to rip too much stuff off. The good thing about using glossy paper is that you can kind of take pieces of tape off, and it doesn't really ruin the paper so much if you're careful. So you can reuse the paper, you can reuse the tape. So if you do that again, oh, see, it's brighter now. So it must have been like the voltage was kind of off, because this motor's taking a certain amount for itself. And the resistor too on the battery. So let me show you with it upright so that you can see it better. So there it is. And you can kind of see everything light up. And yeah, it's nothing like too amazing, but it's kind of cool just to have something new and different to play around with. It's kind of cool that you can actually tape components on here, so you can make different kind of little circuit designs and leave spaces open, I guess, if you want to tape something else on here. I don't know, so I guess that's pretty much all. Just playing with this this AgIC Silver Ink Marker. It's kind of fun. It's kind of cool. It's got a lot of like cool capabilities for it. I mean, I just got it yesterday. I have to kind of think about some things that I might want to do. I have some push buttons. This is an off to on, and I also have this other on to off button. I don't know. I kind of like the way this one's set up though, because it has like flatter pins, and so the pins on this one are like flat. So I'm guessing it might be easier to take it and just kind of place it on top of something. This one has these types of pins that are kind of like spikier. I could flatten them out if I just bend them, but I don't want to do too much bending because I don't want the metal pieces to eventually crack or fall off. But yeah, maybe I'll use some push buttons next time. Yeah, I also like that you can use this battery, the cell battery, because all it really takes is just folding over a piece of paper, really. It's not really too much more complicated than that. So all you really do is just fold it over like I did in the other video. You can see it kind of light up. So it's kind of cool to have something small that's like an option of just a power source that you can use. I'm thinking of a lot of things because I know we have some weapons designs that we have to do for Anime Expo next year, so I'm hoping maybe we can use something of these types of things, like, because it would be easier to carry than, you know, soldering like a whole bunch of weird stuff, like metal pieces all over the place. Alright, so I'm gonna stop talking, but thanks for watching.